I don't know, but I'm gotta stay on time and topic. I am so hot. I'm trying to get this lighting together, but I just can't. It is what it is. Okay, so let's get into the topic. Blessings, everybody. Your girl coming back with another one. Like, for sure. Help me reach my goals. And subscribe. It don't matter. I don't know. There's some reason why I act this really bad lighting. Move that. Okay. Can't do nothing. Alright, so we're gonna talk about you never respected the narc. Okay? After the mask came off. Mask off. You never respected them after that because you saw exactly who they were. Like, slowly but surely. Let's just say they had this banana mask, so they was peeling off a little bit at a time. That's what they do. Peel off a little bit at a time. So you started to see little bits and pieces of them, and you'd be like, man, that's a little bit. But you let the black flag, y'all call it red, I call it black flag, because they roaches. You let that go, you let that go. And slowly but surely, the mask come off. And now you're starting to see the real person that they are. The real person that they are. And that's when you stop respecting them. I'm going to use something, and I'm going to have to try to phrase this the best I can. I'm going to use something that's a bother. I'll just put it that way. Let's just say your narc told you or didn't tell you. Let's just say the narc told you or didn't tell you, like, oh, I like to watch corn. Okay? So you're just like, well, I really don't, like corn. I'm trying. But okay. Until the mask come off and you start to see, like, no, this is a real serious issue. Now, I ain't gonna go much into the biblical part about that, but this is a real serious issue. So if y'all like corn, please don't go on the internet and look up spiritual reasons not to eat corn. That's not what I'm saying. And I'm trying to, God, we said God day on this story that I saw on Undisputable with Dr. Rasad Ritchie. But y'all need to go watch this one where, the Hilton guy, a guest got, violated by somebody that worked for Hilton. And I'm going to leave it at that because I guarantee you I already had somebody in mind. But when I saw that, like, ooh, that sounds like, anyway, back on it. You never respected them when the mask came off because now they're starting to be comfortable feeling themselves. They feeling themselves. That part right there. And now you just like, oh, that's what you do? This who you are? The whole entire time, even before you got, let's say before the love bombing stage. Let me tell you something before the love bombing stage. They're just cool and they're not, doing nothing or whatever. They could have been somebody that, you are acquainted with or work with or, see every now and then, and you have no reason to judge them because when you guys are around this small talk or just nothing to worry about, okay? Nothing to worry about until they, want to bring you into the circle of hell, okay? And it could be somebody at work and you really like this person's work ethic and you really like the way they do things and everything, but you didn't know that they was a narc. And then when you found out that they was a narc, you didn't have any more respect for them. The narc stopped having respect for you once you got with them. Because they're looking at you like, how dare you want me? I'm a piece of ish. I'm a nothing, and I looked up to you, and you too stupid to, figure out and know that I'm ish. Even though they knew they hid that from you. But they would still blame you for that. They would still blame you for that. So like I said tonight, with the group that was part of this topic, to be with a narc, you have to do, and you have to be the most sinful person ever. I won't say in the world, because when people see it can be whatever level. But if you are in love with a narc, you want to be with a narc, you have to be the most sinful person, doing the most sinful things you never thought of, things you never did, to be with this narc. You have to be able to go to the pits of hell, and you must be able to endure not being yourself and dealing with the most evil, stupid, childish ass things. You have to be able to believe lies, gaslight yourself. You have to, be beneath someone that's beneath you. You have to be able to be with someone that is beneath you. I'm talking about if you went to the nail shop and got a pedicure, they so beneath you, they the clippings off of everybody's toes that they did a pedicure on. That's what I mean when I say beneath you. They so damn dumb, childish and stupid and evil. And when I say they want to be this, they want to be this. Okay, so when I say that once the mask came off, you lost all respect for the narc. You never had respect for the narc. Never. And they never had respect for you. But when that mask came off and you didn't have no respect for them, that was the beginning of your done. That was the beginning of your done. I know when I was just looking like, this too much. This too much. They'll make you think, let's just say it was a narc, and let's say they was a vegetarian all their life, but you wasn't. Now, you're not pressuring them to go outside of what they do, okay? But they'll be like, I was a vegetarian all my life. I never had meat. You might even be saying, well, stick to what you do. Stick to what you do. But then they would be like, nah, I'll try a little meat. Although you was so against it, and they'll try a little meat, get sick, and blame you. When you were so set against it. And they got a way to try to make you feel guilty about it. But the one thing that God allowed me to have today was like a real eye-opener, where he was just like, now you see? I'm like, wow, now I see. That dusty narc and that most evil narc jokes. The respect that I had for these clown ass jokers. They're nothing, they're nobodies. They're gonna always be who they are. Yet, I'm going to gradually, or even fast track. Doesn't really matter unless, God has this thing where he wants me to do it slow or do it fast. But God allowed me to see who they really were. And nothing about them would ever change. They're still going to be the garbage. The same that I don't respect. The same that anybody with any common sense will never respect. They're never going to be respected. They're going to keep keeping in their mind, in their brains, that they're this and they're over and they're above and they're better than. And they're trash. They're trash. Anybody can have them. Anything can touch them. Anything they can, have relations with. Anything is available. And that makes you better than somebody when anything has access to you. And then when you get something like the one that God sent to try to change you, some of us God sent to try to change them. And both of us failed. Fire. Not even on topic. Fire. Both of us failed. They fell with Satan when Satan sent them to try to destroy us. And we fell with God when we were sent to try to fix them. Sometimes God put us in their lives to try to save them. Not fix them. Just to show them the error of their ways. Now, I don't know about these self-aware narcs. Because I'm not a narc, so I have nothing to say about them. If they really, I would just say one thing about them. If they really went to the Most High and the Creator and went spiritual with wanting to not be who they are, okay. But not just because you're a self-aware narc and you're just, spilling the beans on it. But you are not, trying to make it right with the higher power. I don't know who the higher power is, but I'm going to say it that way. I never even really thought about it that way. Yeah, we were there for a lesson, or a blessing. I think it was both. You may not think that you being with a narc was a blessing. Yes, it was, especially if you are done and free. Especially if the Most High got you in a whole nother place and they're not there and you're moving on, getting to your purpose of your life. They were a blessing, but you were supposed to be a blessing for them. And they were supposed to destroy you. Nobody won there. And that's why we don't respect them. They passed up that opportunity of a blessing. And that's when we stopped respecting them. They should have been respecting us from the get-go. From the damn get-go. They were supposed to be respecting us because we were trying to save their sick-ass soul. Now, with that sick-ass soul line, I'm done. Nothing else. Nothing else to say here. Because now we're going to get into that bloodline. We're going to get into that bloodline. And I'm not going to trim this. It is what it is. But I am on the Holy Spirit time zone. Okay? Narcs are like BBD. Them narcs are poison. Never trust a narc in a fake ass smile. Be blessed.